Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome to another chapter of Harmony's Dreadful Journey. I expected there to be, I don't know, a menu? Maybe? Something. We are in a house, playing anatomy. It has been well over 5 years, I think, since I've last seen or heard or did anything with this game. I think I watched a video. A friend of mine actually recommended me playing this for this year's Dreadful Journey. So that's what we're doing. Uh, let's try to clear the bottom floor first. There's a TV. Are there any lights in here? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. I like that. We do have a little zoomy zoom. It's a small zoomy zoom. There are no... So, shift is to run. I don't know why we have a run. We have a little zoomy zoom. It's dark as sin. That's locked. Alright, so I just ran through the house real quick. Every door... Oh, I haven't tried this one. It's not a real door. Every door is locked. And we are trapped. So,
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
there is a tape in the dining room. Okay. So, to my knowledge, this game is a psychological horror where we explore the house, find tapes, and listen to them. I would argue more of a walking simulator, but, you know. Where's the dining room? Oh. Is there a door here that I just... Yep. Haha. But, you know, unlike... Can I open it the other way? Nope. But, you know, I enjoy the fact that I don't have to read a lot out loud. It doesn't help that it doesn't help that I threw up before recording. I'm a little
The house
sick.
is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards such shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
Yeah, you know, make a house your own, you know. The downstairs bathroom. Alright, so... This. I got it right! Can't see in the mirror. Can I open the toilet? Nope. I do like how paranoid the house is making me, but at the same time, I wish there was, like, a hint of... Why are there no lights in this house anywhere?
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
Tape in a garage. So, let me get this straight. We are inside an anatomy of a house, and the same person who is describing these things and leaving these tapes also just has human anatomy hanging on his, kitchen walls, hallway walls. Wonder if there's another one in the dining room. Oh, yep. Kinda, sorta. Interesting. Lots of architecture and anatomy pictures hanging up. Except for that. That's just... Oh, wait, no. That's... Ooh, wait. That is a picture of a surgery. Okay, so where would the garage be? Probably this door, right? Hell yeah. The dark never bothered me anyway. Where is it? There it is. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. I hit C to crouch, but then it just naturally comes up. It has to complete the motion. You can just teabag indefinitely. Fuck you, how? Actually, no. If we're describing anatomy of a house, let's not say that. I think the house is going to take offense. Sorry, house.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home. The living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
I had my headphones on backwards that whole time. Oh, a tape in the living room. Poignant. What is this then? Nope. So what room is this? The washroom? Probably the washroom. So the dining room, I assume, is the mouth. Kitchen, the gut, so to speak. Or the opposite, I guess. Hallway would be blood veins. Bathroom would be bladder. What would basement be? The ass? I wish I could play something on the telly. I fully expected something to just play on the telly. What would the garage be then?
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house.
Yeah, I was close.
Is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation, coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
My first thought is like Luigi's Mansion or Monster House, I'm not even gonna lie. Just, yeah, no, manor, a house watching, I fully believe it. There's a tape on the stairs. So is this gonna send me into the basement and just... I'm gonna close this door, I don't need it open. And just like, num num num. Am I gonna be eaten by the house? I do happen to be coming into the, digestive system a lot. Or am I digesting the TED Talks here? Food for thought. I'll stop, I promise. No, I won't.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
There's a tape in a bedroom. Ah, perfect. We have multiple bedrooms. This is a 2-bedroom house, don't you know? We're fancy. That's just a fucking whip. Is that just a whip? Or is it like a digestive tract? Or a tapeworm? Weird. Nope. So my guess is this is the upstairs bathroom. Or closet. How oppressive could you make the darkness in this? Is this like extra darkness you fucking threw in? Is there like an extra dark filter you can put on top of the dark filter? What is this? It looks like a bed. That's a face, I think. I have the strangest feeling that there's something looming over the child. Why do I think that's a child? I guess because the figure on the bed seems small. Huh. I don't like it. Yoink. Every so often, I do think there's something watching me. But then I realize it's quite literally the shadows playing tricks on me. I just made fun of the advanced darkness, and the advanced darkness has been getting me nonstop.
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The
Subconscious?
basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly.
I thought that was the attic.
The unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
Man, the way I would turn my basement into like an extra hangout spot. Like, the basement is just extra rooms you can put in yourself. Like, come on. I would argue that is the subconscious in this analogy for sure, but I'd also argue the attic could serve that purpose as well. The attic and basement. I totally missed the part where it said where I can go. I assume the basement, but I just wanted to check up here in case I was wrong. No? Huh. Oh, this is the basement. So what's that other room? Just a closet? Hello? Have you noticed how much bigger the basement is compared to the rest of the house? Like, I suppose it's not that much bigger. It's just more open for some reason. You know, if I were to be fucking with my players as a game developer, I would have moved the tape player down there and just locked the door temporarily. I'm closing that. I don't like it open. I've been primed to expect terror.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
Okay. cool. I like that. I like being told, hey, here's why you should be afraid of the basement, and then it going, by the way, no, I'm being heavy-handed. It's the fucking bedroom that's the worst. Have fun. Don't even see... Oh. Neat. Why... To quote a monster, why is it so dark? Why do I get the feeling I just did the thing I said if I were a game developer? Oh no, oh dear lord. It's listening to me.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe.